One of the things that make me lament is the best word as I walk around this country sometimes is that when I look at a lot of the young people that are living here in China, their life is not easy, man. In many ways, their life today is so much harder, not only compared to my parents' generation, even compared to my generation. I feel like their life is a lot harder. I honestly do. I'm 34 years old. If you were to tell me someone who's 22 or 21 years old right now, I feel like their life is a lot harder. Competition is so much more fierce in this country for a very, very limited pot of resources. And the people that already have those resources in their pockets don't really want to share with your ass. You know what I'm saying? They very happy holding on to them resources. So the pot, not necessarily getting bigger, but there's more and more hands going into the pot, reaching. I don't know why I be making this sign. I be doing, this is very sketchy. As that woman was walking towards me, I be doing this shit right here. I hope that lady didn't take it that I was trying to grab her or something. Okay, thank you, Cynthia. That's weird as hell. Okay, that's weird as hell, y'all. I'm glad she didn't react to this. I was doing this shit as the lady was walking towards me. That shit weird as hell, y'all. Even I caught that shit weird as hell, y'all. Okay, but anyway, let me finish my story. So I feel like, okay, young people have a hard life. Fierce competition to get into middle school, competition to get into high school, competition to get into college. And now that you have a college degree, you graduate and you realize, holy smokes, this degree doesn't even guarantee me a good job because everybody else is looking for a job. They haven't even finished giving employment to the people that graduated last year. Now my ass is graduating this year and I can't find a job. So I think it's very hard to be a young person. But the flip side to that is, as I've come to realize, that this makes me a little bit sad and lament all this, is that my observations about the young folks here is that a lot of the bad habits of the older generation, so there's just good habits and bad habits, okay? A lot of the bad habits of the older generation, they have it. Like a lot of the bad habits. But a lot of the good habits of the last generation, of the older generation, a lot of them don't have it. So in some ways, it's like you picked up on the bad, okay? But for some reason, you didn't pick up on the good. I'm gonna tell you what I mean by that. Let me tell you guys what I mean by that. Excessive smoking, excessive alcoholism, okay, drinking a lot, smoking a lot. Did you guys see that article that just came out on CNBC today? I was not the least surprised. Did you guys see the article that just came out? Did you guys saw that article that just came out on CNBC? You go to CNBC right now and look at the front page article. China tobacco records record-breaking revenue and profit. Okay? Record-breaking revenue and profit. They're selling more tobacco, they're selling more cigarettes than ever before. That's the opposite of what's happening in America. It is the opposite of what is happening in Europe. Right? They're selling more of this than ever before. They sold 2.1 trillion cigarettes last year. 2.1 trillion. More and more young people are smoking. Unlike back home in America, fewer and fewer young people are smoking. Why? Because everybody knows it's not necessarily good for your health. Right? Excessive alcoholism. You see that a lot more too amongst young people. All right, so a lot of the stuff that the older generation had to deal with, they got it, they caught it. But the hard workingness, the ability to tolerate harsh circumstances and work really hard, didn't pick up on that for some reason. That got lost in the mail. Okay, the lay flat culture is very, very prevalent here amongst a lot of people. So the bad habits, a lot of the bad habits got picked up. Oh, that got delivered. Amazon delivered that package. A lot of the good habits, that package got lost in the mail. And that concerns me. That concerns me a lot. You know what I'm saying? I don't agree. 我不同意. Somebody just said in Chinese a lot. See, but I disagree with that. 我不同意. I disagree with that. So this guy just said fewer and fewer Chinese young people are smoking. I totally disagree with that. I have eyes. I walk around everywhere. Young people in this country smoke everywhere. I'm talking boys, girls. They smoke everywhere. I totally disagree with this Chinese comment. You can't fool me. I walk around everywhere. I walk around everywhere in this country. They smoke everywhere. You know what I mean? It's like, so this is why, like, and you look at the data. You look at the data. The numbers is in the data. You know what I mean? It's like, I totally disagree with that comment. I am willing to bet. I am willing to bet that number is continuing to go up. Continuing to go up. You know what I mean? So let's keep it moving. Let's keep it. I think he's 18 years old. So that's like, you know, as I walk around here, you know what I mean? It's like I walk around the freaking streets 6-7 hours a day. I come across so many people, and I'm very, very observant. I'm willing to bet that number is higher, probably even higher amongst young people than amongst people in the middle age. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like a lot of the bad habits. It's here. A lot of this dude, I'm gonna pin this comment right here. I'm gonna pin this Chinese comment. Okay? I'm gonna pin this Chinese comment right here. Even this guy's comment is a freaking joke. This comment is a joke. It's honestly a joke. Okay? Because your ass must live on Mars. You must live on the moon, buddy. Okay? He said, where I live, you must live on the moon. Okay? You don't live in the People's Republic. You live in the People's Republic of Pluto. Okay? Because you and I be living in different countries. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? See, look, now I'm going to pin this comment right here. You see this right here? Look at this. You know what I'm saying? That's the real. You must live in the People's Republic of Pluto. You know what I mean? You must live in the People's Republic of Pluto. But here's the other thing I got to tell you guys. Not necessarily a bad thing. Why is it this? Because you got to understand, man. Like, do you guys think do you think people are stupid? Nobody is stupid. Everybody knows smoking is not good for you. Right? Nobody ever woke up this morning and said, well, gee, you know, I think I'm gonna take a puff of a cigarette. I think it's gonna give me a boom boom. I think it's gonna make me, you know, better conducive for the boom boom. Nobody ever says, oh, you know what, I'm gonna smoke a cigarette today. I think it's gonna make me live longer. Okay, nobody ever says that. It's called addiction. Okay, but you guys have to understand. It's very easy to tell people, say, well, stop smoking. It doesn't work like that. Why? Because people's jobs depend on this, right? Farmers grow tobacco. They need that income. Government collects tobacco tax. They need that income. You know what I'm saying? They need that income. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's very easy to say, well, let's just get rid of smoke. Let's just reduce it. No. There's special interest at heart here. There's people that relies on this for jobs. This is part of the economy. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just geeking out a little bit. You know? Maybe I'm geeking out a little bit, man. As I'm walking around, it's just like, you know, this is such a wealthier country than I remember as a young boy. Such a wealthier country. When I was a kid, this country was nowhere near as wealthy as it is today. You can see there's cars everywhere. You know, people have motorized vehicles, motorized transportation everywhere. It's a very, very wealthy country now. Very rich country now. Very, very rich country now. Second richest country in the world, in my opinion. Second richest country in the world. But there's just a lot of things that, you know, frankly, when I compare it to my childhood, a lot of things that are still exactly the same. Probably, in my opinion, hasn't even gotten better. Exactly the same thing. You know what I mean? So let's keep moving. Damn, I'm going on a little... See, let me tell you guys something. So when I stream in the evening time, why the hell does this feel like a little therapy session where I just encourage myself to speak? You know what I mean? The morning, the ones when I stream in the morning, your nighttime, those are like more educational. We go to places and shit. I feel like every evening when I stream, I'm just like yapping. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Well, I feel like I'm just. Does that make sense? I don't know, man. Like, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. You know, how did it get this? Because life is hard, man. Like people are stressed out. People are trying to make their mortgage payments. You know what I'm saying? People are trying to, take care of their kids and make sure their kids can go to a good school. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's a hard life. Life is not easy, man. You know, I just think people are more stressed than ever before. You know, let's keep it moving. So this person right here, Elisa, in your area, are you living in China? Thank you, Yo-Yo. And Pamela Jean, you look like you living in China. Thank you, Pamela. Let's keep it moving. Indeed. It ain't easy, man. It's not easy. I feel very blessed to be able to do what I do. But, it's hard. Thank you, Karen. It's hard making a living out here. Let's keep moving. 胆大的，屁！看每年有多少个人去考公务员了，胆大的，打 my ass！ 你啥都不懂，认知屁都不懂。Let's keep it moving。认知真他妈的低。Let's keep it moving, man. Sometimes I'm telling you, when I read these Chinese comments, sometimes dumbest comments I've ever seen in my life. Honestly, these comments are so stupid. It makes me sad. It's like I don't even get upset. They just make me sad. Some of these comments. Let's keep moving, man. Honestly, man, some of these comments are so fucking stupid. It's just making me sad. It's so ignorant. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. It's like other Chinese people are reading these comments. They're responding to it. Like, really? We live in the same country, bro? 太大。水浒传你看多了吗？你三国演义看多了吗？太大了，醒醒吧，傻逼。Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. Thank you, Tina. Let's keep moving, man. I'm gonna give you guys like 15 more minutes and I'm gonna call a car. Take me back. Let's keep moving. Nah, it's not sad. It's just, Big Al, you still watching? Thank you to Celia. Oh, I'm not worried about the haters, man. It's just, let me explain something to you guys. Let me sit down for a second. I think for me, one of the biggest keys to be able to do anything well is to understand the core concept behind something. It is more important than anything else. Thank you, Orange Tea. In Chinese, it's called 认知. That should really be our word of the day today. The Chinese word is 认知. The English word is like, thank you, Regina and Orange Tea. The English words would be like, how do you say 认知 in English? You know, it's like, thank you, Pat Zurich. It's like, hold up, let me do something. Let me turn off dual cam. Let me chat with you guys for a second. And it's not cognition. I like that word cognition. It's so I could tell you're Chinese. It's not cognition. 认知 is like being able to get at the core concept of an issue. To be able to understand the core concept. The core, exactly, the core. I'm gonna give you an example from my own experience, okay? If you go on YouTube right now and you type in the Monkey Kong, go do it on YouTube right now after this live stream, obviously. Go on YouTube, type in the Monkey Kong, and look at the old videos I used to make that barely got any views, like 1,000 views, 600 views, 500 views, barely got any views. They were very good videos. Like, I put a lot of time into them. Panda put a lot of time into them. We worked really hard. Like, they're nice videos. Sandra, if you actually watched it, you'll realize, like, those are decent videos. They're not bad videos at all. But the reason why they didn't succeed is because my 认知 was wrong. It wasn't like up to par. Like, it wasn't, I just was going in a wrong direction. The moment the channel became successful was last year, right around this time, in November and early December, when we made a big decision with our 认知. We said, you know what? I am going to show up in the videos. Before, it was just my voice. I was just doing the voiceover, and I didn't really show up. I said, you know what? I don't need to show up. But when I finally realized that in order to be a good storyteller, you can't just rely on the material. You also have to deliver it. You have to have a face for someone to remember you by, so that the next time they see you, they're willing to click on it. Thank you, AMP. Thank you, Sparky. So that was my 认知. So everything I do in life, man, I try to be very, very accurate with my 认知 and make sure that I'm doing the right thing. I'm following the right direction. Because if I'm not, all the hard work that I do is just going to be wasted. It's just going to be wasted. You know what I'm saying? So thank you, Orange Tea. Thank you, B12. Thank you, Sweet Tooth. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like cognizant. Yeah, exactly. The fundamental. The stage wasn't set. You know? So it's like, I don't know. The more I do this, man, the more I feel like I get very pensive and thinking about things. And I'll tell you this. If the price that I have to pay one day is that because I'm so straightforward and I'm blunt and I say whatever I want to say, if the price is that, you know, we get more haters, we get people who, you know, disagree. Well, if disagreeing is perfectly okay, but you get more haters, so be it. That'll be the price. I'm willing to pay it. Thank you, Pat Zurich. I'm always going to come onto these live streams. A, we're going to have some educational live streams. But B, we're going to speak our mind. We're going to be truthful. We're going to say the things that really mean something to us. You know, knowledge sense. Exactly, Nick. We're never going to shut up. We're always going to say what's on our mind. And the minute and the day that I can't do that anymore, by the way, on TikTok, I think that's the day that I'm going to fold shop and I'm going to go do something else. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you guys very much. Let me call a car, man. I need to go back to my hotel. Let me call a car right now. Oh, it's almost midnight. It's almost 11 p.m. See, when I start chatting, it's impossible to stop. Thank you, Laney. Call a car right now. See if somebody's willing to pick me up right now. Hold up 1 second. I'm going to show you guys how much it costs to take a carpool home. So I am 59.2 kilometers away. Let me turn on dual cam. Do we lag at all tonight? All right, so I am 59.2 kilometers from my hotel. So that's about 40 miles. I'm 40 miles away from my hotel. It's gonna take me at least an hour to get back home, get back to my hotel. The car ride is gonna cost me exactly $10. So let's call it right now. It's not an Uber. I'm not calling an Uber. I'm calling carpool. So let's see if somebody picks up the order for carpool. With carpool on this app, for example, it'll say here 96% same route, 96% same route. Okay, see, right away, a lot of people picked up my order. It says 有多个车主接单, which means a lot of people picked up my order and they're gonna find the best driver for me. So $10 for a 40-mile trip. 40-mile trip, $10. Look at that. I think that's a good deal. Let's see. So first of all, yes, a lot of people picked up. Let's see. This page should be refreshing. By the way, look at that. I'm living at the 7-day hotel, the Super 7 hotel. Cheap ass budget hotel. Oh, y'all gotta be frugal. Oh, just got it. Hold on one second. Pay for it. Once you pay for it, come and pick you up. Beautiful. All right, but if I do it by Uber, let me show you guys how much it costs if I used Uber to get home, like the Chinese Uber instead of carpool. So I get picked up here, and I go to the Super 7 hotel, the 7-day inn. It's called 7 days inn. If by Uber, the price is more than twice as expensive. It's 163 yuan. So it's like $20, $24, $23 if I go by Uber. Perfect. Chat you guys for a little. Chat you guys for a little. Now our signal's messed up. How much is what up, James? How much is what's it called? How much is be $100 plus tip? Yeah, hell no. Nah, we don't do daylight saving time in China. Not at all. Education. Hell yeah, I'm gonna do my best. Hey, all the Chinese people that are watching, this is not for the Americans who are watching. This is for all the Chinese people who are watching in China. Do you guys agree with some of the things that I said tonight? Y'all are a good litmus test. Do you guys agree with some of the things that I was talking about tonight? For all the Chinese people who are watching? I'm trying to look at the comments. You agree? See, look, 同意, which means agree. You guys agree with what I'm saying? Like, I'm not the smartest guy in the world, but I ain't a dummy either, man. Like, I could observe things around me. You know what I'm saying? I could observe. I could walk around. I could observe these things, and I'm like, that's interesting. That's interesting, you know? And I speak my mind. I want good things to happen for this country. I want good things to happen for China, right? I want good things to happen for the people that live here. Because at the end of the day, I'm Chinese American. I was born in this country, man. So I want nothing but good things for this country. Same time, man, I'm just telling you, the more I live here, the more I see things very clearly. The more I see, like, different things that kind of just make me think, like, ooh, certain things needs to be ironed out. You know, to be frank, I could get even deeper. I could get even deeper on some of these things that I want to say, but I'm not going to. Let's see how far away that Uber is, though, that this car is. Hold on a second. See, this is just like Uber, by the way. He's only 4 minutes away. Look at that, only 3 minutes away. That's why I love carpool in China, man. Look how close he or she is. Look at that. Okay? I am actually gonna say one last thing. Okay? I'm not being paid to say this. I just like, the more you kind of see things from my perspective and walking around, the more you understand why I'm about to say what I'm about to say. I understand. After living here for 7 years, I understand and I sympathize with a lot of the decisions that the government makes here in this country. I understand it and I sympathize with it. Okay, y'all could fill in the blank. Because the more I walk around and the more I observe things, the disposition of the general public out here, the way that people think, the way that people behave, I understand and I can sympathize with the things that they do. Like, there's so much more I want to say to you guys, but I'm about to leave in like 3 minutes, so I don't really want to get too deep into this. Maybe one day, before I go on my live stream, I get a nice little massage again, and I feel really relaxed. Okay, I'm just gonna stop here. I'm just gonna stop here. Just like the Chinese people in the comments are saying, I'm gonna stop here. Okay, I see what the people need. I'm gonna stop here. Okay, all right. Much love, everybody. I think this car is gonna come and get me. Much love. Let's wait together for the car to be here. Be here in 2 minutes. We'll be here in 2 minutes. Stand right here. Wait for the car to come and get me. We'll be here in 2 minutes. Only half a mile away. Yeah, man. Y'all have a great Tuesday for everybody that's got to go to work, got to go to school, chilling at home. Have a great day. Thank you, D. All right. I'm going to see you guys on Tuesday evening. So my Wednesday morning. I'm going to see you guys on Tuesday evening. Thank you, Martha. Tuesday evening. I will see you guys. Have a great day. All right. Stay blessed. Don't be stressed. All right. Thank you, Big Frank and Big Al. I did come on today as promised. I told you I was going to come on tonight. I could have chilled and did nothing, but I decided to come on. All right. Thank you, Nana. Nick, much love, brother. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Nick. Keep it moving. Thank you, Big Al. All right, y'all have a great night. Thank you, y'all have a great day. Thank you, Tracy Jones, Regina, everybody. Thank you. Okay, Charlie Lambert. Okay, is that LJ? LJ's watching? LJ's been watching the whole time. I appreciate you, LJ. Tammy Jones, everybody. I'm gonna see y'all later. All right, I'm gonna see y'all later. Take care, everybody. When I come on tonight, let's see if this SIM card is still a problem with the algorithm. All right, so we'll see what happens later tonight. Thank you, Rodolito and Berea. I'm out of here. I'm out of here, everybody. I'm out of here, everybody.